They have to kill 6 creatures. They have to not allow 3 poison to get through. And then as they kill 6 guys, so they won't get toxic, but they're killing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys. Well, they're killing 5 guys, but I'm doing 2 damage. So that should do it. Wow, what a top deck. Oh, they're gaining life. Did I lose? Oh, are they at 1? Hi, this is Stoll. Welcome. And today we're playing Magic the way the game designers designed it. So we're playing with Tessa, the opulent oligarch. 1 mana, 1 white, 1 black, 2/3 creature with that touch. And whenever an opponent loses a life at the end, on your end step, you investigate and create a clue token. And then whenever a clue token is put into your graveyard, you create a 1/1 spirit token. And this ability triggers once per turn, so you want to do 1 on your turn, 1 on their turn. And, like the designers of the set, they made these cards to work together. So then they made the Wisp Drinker Vampire. 2 mana, 1 white, 1 black, 2/4. Flying when another creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under your control. Each opponent loses a life, and you gain 1 life. And then, for 7 mana, blah, blah, power 2, death, touch, and lifelink. Yeah, right. No one's doing that. But they combo really nicely together, right? So you sack a clue token, make a 1/1 creature, opponent loses a life, and then you get another clue token. And if you have enough mana, I guess you can't get another clue token on their turn, because it's only on your turn. But if you have more clue tokens, you could do it, on their turn. So basically on your turn, you sack a clue, make a guy, make a clue, and you gain a life, they lose a life. Right? But you could select multiple clues. What happens if you put out Delny, the Streetwise Lookout, where, creatures with power 2 or less, abilities trigger an additional time. So that means you make 2 clue tokens on your turn, make 2 1/1s, give them 2 damage. They lose 2 life, you gain 2 life. Then you could sack that second clue token on their turn, make another 1/1, or 2 more 1/1s, and 2 more life. So that's 4 life on 1 turn cycle before you even get your next turn, if you have 4 mana. And just constant update. And this has flying, by the way. This has death touch, And then we're not even talking about Mondrak, doubling up token creation. So now you're not making 2 tokens, you're making 4 tokens. Giving them 4 damage. Then you're making another 4 on their turn. So that's 8 damage in 1 turn cycle. And then Kaya can do some stuff with tokens, where you can turn in your creatures, into, whenever you exile a creature, you choose a creature card, and then one of your tokens can become a copy of that. They don't really have that much stuff, but, if they do happen to remove Mondrak from the graveyard or something, that might be something to look at. But Kaya's in there more for the exile target creature you control, and then you sack one of your own tokens, right? So the -2 effect. You could also surveil 2, put cards in your graveyard, get to the good stuff. It's a really good curve out the way they designed, the designers of this set. You got your Novice Inspector on turn 1. You create and investigate, a clue token set up for, sacking it on turn 4 or 5 or whenever you get enough mana to do that. And then, you have the Auspicious Arrival. 1 mana, 1 white, target creature gets +2/+2, and you investigate. So, you could attack in for 3, and now you have 2 clue tokens. By the time you get Tessa out, or Tessa, and then you have, 2 clue tokens to sack. You have a creature out there. So you have a lot of options for the curve out. This is a 3, and you have nice 4 drops. And then I have some more, suspect stuff in there. We haven't even talked about the Pilgrim. So whenever, a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain a life. So now you're making a token, giving them 1 damage, you're getting 1 from that, and then you're getting a life from that. And now you got a bunch of flying tokens, I believe. Spirit tokens that can attack in. And, or use them as chump blockers. And then when they're dying, they're damaging the opponent. And then you're doing double triggers on that. We got 2 copies of the Investigator in there for, more continuous investigation tokens. Probably it's not going to matter, once the opponent gets down on cards. It's kind of hard to draw. I threw 1 Jadar in there. I feel like these are going to get some worked out as we play the deck. But 1 Jadar in there just to make some tokens for sacking, for Kaya. It also, is a constant guy every single turn. So you create a guy, they lose a life. You attack with the guy, with the zombie, it dies, they lose a life. You gain a life when you make a new token at the end of the turn. So, it's really good. And then Skitter's in there for a similar, thing, making stuff. I'm trying out 1 copy of the Tingle Colony. I don't know if it should go, if we should put something better in there. I wanted to, we do have 22 creatures, so we do have a lot of creatures. We probably could not put this in there. But I just figured if it was out there, and you got 1 or more of these vampires out, because they're not legendary creatures, so you can have multiple of them out. So if you have 2 of these out with Delny, now, whenever you make a creature, that's 4 life loss and gain. And so the Tingle Colony, gets blocked by 2 creatures. It's going to make like multiple creatures. And if you're, doing 4 per creature, it's at least making 2, so that's 8. And not only if it's 8, it has power 3 or more. So it's not doubling with Delny. So if there's some way that you can lower its power, that'd be great. The other major part of the combo is the White Sun's Twilight. So, you pay 5, so for 7 mana, you pretty much end the game if you got the Vampire out, because the way this card is worded is you create X11 colorless tokens, so you're going to create at least 5, if you're sweeping the board. If you're not sweeping the board, you're creating less, which is fine as well, because, you're making, you're giving them damage, so probably if you're creating less, you're finishing the game off or getting ready to finish the game. But if you do it for 5 or more, the way this card is worded is it makes the might tokens first. So you gain X life, first thing. Second thing, you make might tokens. And then the third thing is you destroy all other creatures. So this trigger goes off before it gets destroyed. And then it gets destroyed, right? So you gain all this life, and then all the creatures die, and you pretty much kill them. More of this would be great, but the problem is it needs 7 mana to cast. And then, I just got some control with the Bloodline Colony. Really like this card because, it kills Sheldred. It, takes care of a bunch of tokens. And then we're trying out the Lead Pipe is another way for them to lose life. So we put the Lead Pipe on one of our rats, and we attack in. They block the rat, it dies, they lose a life. Now that triggers the investigation. So now we get an investigation clue token and we start the cycle going. Or we could just sack it because it's a clue, right? And this is all about sacking clues. We also got the land in there that we can sack for clue. And then just, 2 copies of Life Lost, Reckoner Raid to trigger that as well without having to attack. So let's get into some games, see how we do. No black mana? Nah. It's fine. It'll be okay, right? What are you? Mountain? Island. Old man, old man. just got all the islands, huh? Showing off all your islands. That's quite the problem. I don't need 2 black mana yet. That's 5. We just need 2 more. Huh. Quite interesting. We can sack I probably want to get rid of that. Yeah, definitely. Oof, jeez. Draw your 2 cards. I hope they're good. We just need a token maker. Kaya's a token maker. Exile creature. Yeah.
Sometimes people rely a little too heavily on the spirit.
Sure.
I don't let anything slip through the cracks.
Wait, what did happen?
Other than myself, of course.
Oh, I already attacked. I just got another one. So Kaya's dead. I put this out. One, two, three, four, 5. Still 2 mana away from the board wipe part. That's fine. And you know what happened? You can't handle like the way Magic was designed. I did have fun in that match. No black mana again. I think I'm gonna mulligan this time. I'll keep this. Although this is a removal spell, I think it's the worst card in our hand. Get the lead pipe out there. A little bit of removal. Humans, huh? Could be rough. We could sack this also to draw if we need to. No token makers. Token maker would be really good. Maybe we need to put a Mirex in there. I don't know. Oh, that's great. Fantastic. They got 1 mana? They kept a 1 mana? 1 lander? Okay. Well, I guess we'll attack in. Now we can sack the clue, make a guy, equip the lead pipe, and we're off to the races. Right. This is Ward 1. Draw a card first, I guess. It's pretty good. I guess I can't attack in with that, but we can attack in with this. Why not? We could get rid of it next turn. We'll probably do that. But we got the cycle going, we got the combo, 2 cards out. They're playing a toxic deck? Okay. Is that because of the White Sun's Twilight? That's interesting now, isn't it? Man, you got that nice 3/3 guy. It's pretty strong. I mean, it makes sense. Oh, I got Death Touch. I don't think Shield tokens prevent that. Yep. This game's over. They got a little mana screwed, but, you know. I can't help you out there. Like, they haven't attacked in, they're pure to the defensive. I mean, they're at 3, I got a flyer. I just want to sack it. Okay. I'll make a couple tokens. Foul play. Yep. Alright. Not too bad of a hand there. Opponent goes first as always. Although I wasn't paying attention to the other games. When you sit there and don't do anything, it gives me time to think. Are we playing Boros Convoke? Life gain. Angels? Maybe? Yep. Definitely life gain. And then we're gonna get mana screwed. Quite interesting. I don't know if I was supposed to foul play there. Probably. Why are you drawing cards? Oh, you're exploring. Okay. Yeah, I don't want you ramping so much. If it would have got buffed, it would have been out of my range. So, yeah. We need him to block. So, we'll have the investigator. I'm not gonna block with the investigator though. Jadar sets us up next turn for Kaya. But this keeps Delny away. I think this just sets up everything nicely. You know, we get 1 mana, we get Kaya out there, we can exile something. We're still gonna take 4 damage. That's bad. Yeah, now I wish I put the investigator out. I mean, yeah. Didn't hit the mana. Can't block with that anyway. They're still at 24 life. They're gaining 2 life whenever they put a creature out. Because we had to kill Malia. That thing just would have been so big. We're not going to reach a 5. We're not reaching 7 mana. It's so brazen. Oh, I'm blocking that. Snap block. Hell yeah. Probably got another one in your hand, but... Ah, the mana screw. Well. The tables are turning? Do we block Gix? That is the question. And if we get a land... Well, if we get a land, we Kaya. If we don't get a land, we sack the token. Depending on what we draw. They're at 16. So Delany doesn't do anything to us because we want to stay below 2. We don't have any pump spells. And that's the problem. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. Oh, really? I don't want to block it, but you got another one in your hand. Easy peasy death touch, bro. What do we take out, huh?
I faced undead
Delany?
horrors. This is child's play.
I think this is more dangerous.
I play by my own rules. Keeps things interesting. Apparitions come in many shapes, but they all
Can't
look
block,
like a
so...
payday.
And they'll have to kill Kaya this turn. Saves us life. They're taking damage, so if they don't have life gain, but I guess they cast a creature to gain life. Type of thing. But right here... I wish we had more mana. We'll start the pain train. We get one of those out, and then they can't block the Tangled Colony. So they're taking 3 damage a turn. Mondrak's pretty good. 2-turn clock. Unfortunately, we're not going to have the mana. Well, go ahead and block it, baby. Alright. I don't think they know what my card does. Almost kills him. We can make 3 tokens. So we get this guy out. Then we make 3 tokens. That's 6 damage. Right. We have 2 blockers. So we have 3 damage coming in here. 4, 5. Yep, they're almost dead. They spend all their mana to get rid of that. They're gonna go to... It's really close. Let's start with this. They're lucky they took the Mondrak when they did. They can't kill us. Oh. 1 more mana. The margin for victory. They need a creature. They're drawing so many cards. They need 2 creatures, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need a land. Ooh, that's it right there. They got the wrong one. They do have the combo out. It's not a token maker though. We do need a land. We need to draw land. Dang it. Is that the game? They're at 5. We can hit them for 3. They have another Rite of Oblivion. Oh, they got rid of one of those. They just got the right top deck. Anytime you put them down to 1 life, you did something wrong. Right? You always wonder, what did I do wrong? Where did I miss 1 point of damage? You know? Insidious Roots deck? Probably. I doubt it's vampires. 70 cards, Insidious Roots. I think. So this is going to be really important. You could have lots of removal. We're going to throw one of the vampires into removal. Nothing you could do. It could be vampires, I guess, since we're playing vampires. Magic likes to match you up, right? So, like, because he's a vampire, you're playing vampires, so fight each other. Mirror match. Even though it's not really a mirror match, it's just like you're playing vampires, I'm playing vampires. We have completely different vampires. Well, that's bad. We need to figure out a way to deal with that. What do I want to do? Let's throw this out. Throw it out to the wolves. They definitely have removal. They definitely have Sheldred. That's going to be used for Sheldred. Maybe we save this to get him back? Do we need more than 4 mana? I don't know. Do we try another one? Let's see if another one sticks. They're both good cards, but it's so hard to say. So if it sticks, we do 2 damage, gain 2 life. Yeah, that was the right move then, because they're just gonna eat our stuff. I don't really understand what they're playing. They don't have removal. So we start with the attack. So we want to make sure we get the damage in, because if they have removal, they would use it to prevent that damage. Although I guess you just putting out a creature, you would have damaged them. I mean, I guess there's something to be said that we didn't need to put the Novice Inspector out, but I mean, they're gonna have the Bat God. 2 mana away from the White Sun's Twilight combo. And we need a Delny, would be great as well. But that just does 5 damage to them. You know, we have Skitter in our deck too. That's why we matched up as well against this one. We're going to start making tokens in a second. Sometimes I feel like I'm not playing like standard rank when I see cards like that. Magic 20. I picked the wrong thing. Yeah, no. No Pyrexian Arena combo for you. Ugh. 1 mana away, huh? I can't really attack in, right? So let's draw a card, see what we get. Attack in next turn. Foul play. Can I not attack in? Nah, we're good. So we can get rid of their drinker. They're at 15. It's not good. Need more mana? What did I spend? Oh, I spent it on the clue tokens. Well, that's good for you. Of course. They're gonna gain life with Sheldred, so we need that extra land as quick as possible, and we need to Mondrak Ethos for indestructibility. Assuming they don't -4, you know, they just showed us a card that beats indestructibility, so. But an indestructible Mondrak attacking. Yeah, I always forget you could sack artifacts too. I mean, they force your hand. Well, that sucks. Because then they just get Sheldred back every turn. Do we? Pipe. I think we just take care of this. We lose 1 damage, but they're probably gonna block anyway. We'll just sweep the board. They'll bring back Sheldred, but that's 10 poison. I wasn't thinking that we make double tokens. Yeah, bring your Sheldred back. And we gain life. 5 life from it. Oh, excellent. Are you gonna make like 1,000 tokens? Now you're playing rat deck. You just had like a bunch of cards in your hand? Okay, well that doesn't do anything, so... You're just sitting on a bunch of cards. That's great. Okay. I don't like traders. Okay, yeah, you go ahead. I think we'll just swing in, right? They killed 2 of them, maybe 3 of them. Oh, that's great. What a terrible blocking choice. 7 and 4. I don't think I had enough mana for this. Oh, well, still, you're losing the counters. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 from Sheldred. So they go back up to 6. Are they still alive? They have more creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like they're still alive. Why is Sheldred buffed? I think we might lose this game. I only drew 1 card? Wow. What a recovery. I think we skipped to my turn way too quickly. One, two, three, 4. Unfortunately, we have to do this. 1 mana short. Do we win? I think we win. Got lucky. What a draw. What a top deck. They have to kill 6 creatures. They have to not allow 3 poison to get through. And then as they kill 6 guys, so they won't get toxic, but they're killing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys. Well, they're killing 5 guys, but I'm doing 2 damage. So that should do it. Wow, what a top deck. Oh, they're gaining life. Did I lose? Oh, are they at 1? Good game. Wow, math is for blockers. Oh, the arena. Oh, damn. So what happened there was the arena went off and they lost a life. And so once they go to 0, they're dead. And just because the Sheldred trigger's on the stack, but they're dead once they go to 0. Anytime they go to 0, they're instantly dead, regardless of what else is on the stack. So, wow, math is for blockers. All right, and we're back. 4-1, pretty good showing. And that one I lost was a close one. So, I mean, this is as much of a new card deck as you can get, right? Like, and Mondrak, I guess, is not there. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 non-new set cards. Non-murders at Karlov Manor. So, I mean, Mondrak, do you need it? You don't need it. You could probably go more Kaya, right? Like if you were just gonna go all new cards, you know, you would go Kaya. This card you definitely want though. With a vampire, it's just so powerful. You know, you don't really need Skitter or the Tangled Colony. You can go, you know, get some other, you know, you could just get some more of this. The Toxic Analysis I didn't see. Like that would be something I would be looking to cut. You know, I was saying I wanted more of that, and I wanted more Skitterbean, and I would cut that. Definitely. I mean, Kaya's really good. Oh, you could just cut this Tingle Colony for Kaya, right? Like, no problem. I mean, the Tingle Colony did do the work in the one game. It did what I expected it to do, right? Like, you get later in the game, you get a Wisp, Drinker, Vampire out, and then you attack in with the Tingle Colony. It just attacks in every single turn, and until they want to take that bite. And then once they take that bite, if you have the Vampire out, now they're losing 5 life, and, you know, you're getting 5 rats type of situation. So, I like it, but Kaya over that, I think, definitely. The lead pipe. Probably some other removal would be good, right? I don't know. 1 drop with Death Touch or something like that, right? I do like the 1 life loss, so maybe we just leave it. We'll just leave it with the pipe. Something new, something different. I just like it. You put it on a rat, you put it on a zombie that's gonna die, and then you do 1 life damage to the opponent, even if they have a big blocking wall. And, you know, you trigger your investigation. That's the whole point of the lead pipe. It is a +2/+0. You put it on a flyer that you create. So that's a 3 body. So maybe having 2 of those would be good, but I don't know. That would mean cutting Mondrak out, right? Or cutting a land, which I don't want to do at a 2.5 average. Let's refresh. So yeah, that's the deck. Very nice. Very nice designers of Magic. Very nice synergies. It's not the super fastest pop-off deck, but it does feel really good. And getting that Delny out right after they pump all their creatures to 3 power, and you could just swing in and they can't block you, that feels really good. It's really fun. Yeah, but this has been Told. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.